Today we're going to talk about adding and subtracting polynomials. The first method is the horizontal method, and you've actually already done this before in the problems that when you were combining like terms. Subtracting polynomials is really the same thing as combining like terms. It's just that you may have one whole group that you're going to subtract another whole polynomial from. Now, what I usually suggest that you do with subtracting is go ahead and change the signs of everything in here. So I'm going to make this a positive, and what I'm really doing when I subtract it is multiplying everything in here by -1, which means that I'm changing the sign of everything in there. So this becomes a -x squared, a positive 5x cubed, a positive 1, and a -x. Now remember that also with something that doesn't have a coefficient, you could put a 1 in there. So that would be like a -1, and this would be like a -1. And then over here, this would be a positive 1. You don't have to write that if you don't want to. Now, what we're going to do is look for the highest degree of any of the terms in here. So our highest degree is x to the 4th. So I am going to do that one first, x to the 4th. And I don't write the 1, but I don't have an x to the 4th here, so I don't write anything down there. Now, I've already done that one, so I'm going to do another one. The next highest term is x cubed. So I've got a 2x cubed and a 5x cubed here. If I had any more x cubed anywhere else, I'd add those two. 2x cubed plus 5x cubed, that is 7x cubed. Now, I'm going to cross those out. Next, I want to do my x squared terms. I don't have any here. I have 0 of them. So it's just going to be a negative x squared, or I can just write minus x squared. I could say plus a negative x squared, and that would be right as well. I'm going to cross that out. Now I'll combine my x terms. 3x plus -1x, that's going to give me positive 2x. And then I'll combine my constant terms. I just have one of those, and that is 1. And this is the way that I use the horizontal method to add or subtract polynomials. Remember, adding you'd know how to do if you know how to subtract it. And also be careful if you have more than one term that have the same power of the variable. Make sure that you are looking at the positive and negative signs and do that part correctly.